What's going on, you guys? Cutty from Cutty TV, episode 19 of 82 Seconds with Cutty. Now we got one more episode to go, but we wanted to give you guys another fun-filled episode, and we're gonna keep it on rolling. So today's sponsor of this video is actually Cutty TV's first original movie, which is The Life of Cutty TV. So make sure you check that out. I give you guys all the behind the scenes stories to a lot of my favorite videos throughout our 6 years of being in business. So make sure you go watch that, The Life of Cutty TV, which officially dropped September 25th on Cutty TV on our YouTube channel. So definitely make sure you check that out. So let's get started with today's topics. Let's not waste any more time. I'm gonna get right and direct with you guys. So starting this whole thing off right, we gotta talk about Boosie Badazz. He's been doing a lot independently. He's been dropping albums, he's been doing skits, and he's been doing something else that we're going to talk about. Then we're going to talk about the WNBA. The playoffs is going on right now, and the Phoenix Mercury is looking to make a name. So I got to give you guys the details about the crazy game they had with the Liberty. Then to end this whole thing out, I'm going to be giving you guys exclusive behind the scenes to The Life of Cutty TV to give you an input on what you're going to see September 25th. So definitely don't go nowhere. Make sure you stay in your seats, grab your popcorn, and enjoy another beautiful episode of 82 Seconds with Cutty, because this episode starts right now. Alright, so let's start this beautiful episode off right of 82 Seconds with Cutty. Now, let's talk about Boosie Badazz. Now, if you don't know Boosie Badazz, you're probably too young to be watching this, so you probably should get out of here. This is not your episode. But Boosie Badazz has been a rapper ever since the 90s, and people always wanted to know his story. So while Boosie's been dropping albums, making investments, and doing skits, he's been working on something new, which is his own movie called My Struggle, which is on Boosie's website right now. Now, this is just a biotopic of Boosie's life before he got famous. So you get to see behind the scenes what was going on inside of his life, his childhood, you know, how he was raised. Maybe he goes into deep details about his family. So it's an amazing movie. Make sure you check it out, and it's independently dropped by Boosie Badazz. So he's been doing everything independent, a true independent mogul. We love to see the grind. We love to see the success. So go support Boosie Badazz and go watch that movie. I mean, didn't you always want to know how Boosie Badazz came up? He's been in the scene. He done been shot. He done supported people who were shot. I think it's our time to give the support back. So go watch Boosie's Badazz new movie, My Struggle. It's all about his life. I mean, if you want to know Boosie Badazz's life, go watch My Struggle. It's officially out right now on his website, and it's on another streaming platform that has his exclusive content. So definitely you can check it out there, and go on Boosie Badazz's website and go watch the documentary and go tell me what you think. So are you a fan of Boosie Badazz? I mean, how do you feel? I mean, he's been doing a lot of work this year. For him to finally drop a movie, I think he's outworking everybody. I don't know who does more work than Boosie Badazz. So let me know how you feel about this inside of the comments. Are you going to watch the movie? Are you a fan of Boosie Badazz? Join the conversation in the comments. Excited to hear from you all. Now, let's move on to our next subject. I don't never talk about the WNBA, and it's not because I don't like the WNBA, okay? It's just because they don't have a lot of highlights like the ones that they got right here. So WNBA, the Phoenix Mercury had a game of all games yesterday when they were playing the Liberty for the second round spot in the playoffs. So it was a crazy, crazy game. Sophie Cunningham is the reason why they can go home smiling. She hit 6 out of 7 threes and 6 out of 9 shots. So, if you can imagine, they was all threes. She definitely helped the team get to where they had to go past the Liberty, because they were putting up a much of a fight, I tell you that. So, if her threes were not raining in the building, they probably would have never made it to the second round. So, this game definitely got close. It was tied up, 0.4 left, 82-82. somebody had to make a move. So they threw the ball down the court, had enough time to get a layup in, go for a free throw, and to win the game to make it to the second round. But I tell you, it was a nail biter. They were neck and neck the last minute of the game. I'm talking trading buckets. It felt like an NBA Finals Game 7. So definitely go check out the highlights to that game if you missed it. Phoenix Mercury versus the Liberty. It was an amazing game. Sophie Cunningham helped them come out on top with her 21 points and 6 threes. I tell you, Steph Curry, you might have some competition over there in the Golden State. So let me know how you feel about this. Are you a fan of the WNBA? Do you watch it on the regular? Who is somebody I should be looking out for? Maybe a team I should be looking out for? And how do you feel about this playoff game? Did you watch it? Me personally, I don't watch a lot of WNBA, but I do know a couple of WNBA players because of their popularity. And I think it's still a good league, so it's definitely something to tap into. So join the conversation in the comments. Let me know how you feel about this subject. Do you feel like the WNBA should be getting more shine? What's going on over there? Join the conversation in the comments. Now, on to our last subject. We're going to talk about the first Cutty TV original movie. Now, this movie is so important to me because we literally go over so many fan favorite episodes and we break down the behind the scenes story to each and every single last one. So to start everything off, we give you the behind the scenes story to our first episode ever. I mean, it's crazy details in this movie that you're going to be watching. I mean, I've literally filmed our first episode on an iPhone. And you will have no idea who else was filming this whole episode. But the only way to find out is to go watch The Life of Cutty TV. We talk about, you know, when we first got a camera. We talk about our first celebrity show. We talk about even our first interview that we did on the platform. So go watch that, especially if you're a fan of Cutty TV. You'll probably see a video of yours that you like, that you watched from back in the day, that you can re-watch again. And then hear the behind the scenes story to it. So I encourage all of my Cutty TV fans, if you like 82 Seconds with Cutty, if you support Cutty TV, go watch our first movie, The Life of Cutty TV, because we give you so many gems in that movie that will never ever be spoken about again. After this, we're done. We're done with the last 6 years. We're moving on to the new 6 years. We gotta start documenting the new movie for y'all. So definitely go check that out. Comes out September 25th. Definitely going to be a fan favorite for everybody who loves Cutty TV. Now, how do you feel about this? Do you feel like more platforms should be dropping, you know, movies like this, just giving the behind the scenes of the videos that they recorded and the moments that they've had with certain people? Because it's a lot of moments that I've shared with people that people want to know, how did you do it? So join the conversation in the comments. Do you want your favorite media platform to start doing the behind the scenes of all of their videos? Would that be dope to you? Let me know inside of the comments. Join the conversation. Now, let's do a brief recap on this video just in case you missed it. I doubt you missed it because you're still here, but for some reason, if you left and you came back and you missed everything, I'm gonna give you the details. So the recap of what we started talking this whole episode about is Boosie Badazz. He officially dropped his own movie independently. Let me throw that out there. No major back end, just Boosie Badazz. Make sure you go watch that movie. Then the WNBA playoffs are heating up. The first round was crazy. Phoenix Mercury took it on home to make it to the second round. How do you feel about that? And then our first original movie comes out September 25th on the 6-year Cutty TV anniversary. Are you excited to watch The Life of Cutty TV? Let me know how you feel about that inside of the comments. Now, we don't want you to go anywhere. We want you to stay tuned for more. We have so much content coming to you guys, and we want you to subscribe so you never miss an episode. We never want you to miss one of these joints. And like this video for a friend to see. Now, I'm getting out of here. I'm your host, Cutty from Cutty TV. You guys got to get ready for tomorrow. I'm so excited for you guys to see our first original movie. But I'm signing out. I'm out of here.